Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and I don't normally upload on Mondays because I've kind of been deciding to take at least one day out of the week to not upload, but I decided this was big enough to make a short little video updating you on some pretty big news and some speculations of possibly Hero 31. First and foremost, let's talk about the brand new Baptiste sword that was just announced this morning. All of you guys that have been wanting Overwatch to do more lore, they've been kind of delivering on that, just not in the form of like animated shorts and full-blown movies. Here, it's going to be more of like a storyboard comic-like style where it's going to be looking at Baptiste and his current state in Talon / Overwatch, but also doing a little bit of flashbacks with his friend, which we will find out in a little bit. Now, I'm not trying to spoon read this whole entire story for you guys, but I will link it down below so that you can take a read for yourself if you do have like an hour to spare, because this story is extremely long, but I will pinpoint the key stuff that you guys care about in this video. So this story does star Baptiste, and it's titled What You Left Behind. A perfect title for what Baptiste is all about, because he left his Talon past behind and is trying to move on to greener pastures, or at least just solo pastures. But while reading the story, you obviously have the main character Baptiste living life after Talon. He's just chilling at this bar, but he notices it was strange because this whole entire bar was empty except for two people, and one of those people, who I'm speculating to be Hero 31, is going to be going by the name of Maga, or Mwaga. I don't really exactly know how to say his name. He kind of looks like that one buff guy from Moana, because this man is built, bruh, and you're gonna soon find out who he is, because while reading through the story again, you're gonna have constant flashbacks of Baptiste in his Talon days, because this is the exact guy that he would roll with while in Talon. This was his right-hand man, his go-to, and that's basically what you see throughout the whole entire story, is this interaction between him and his old Talon buddy, and how they're kind of getting back into it, because, well, Baptiste was trying to run away from him, but then he persuaded him to just get back in with him. Not like that, but then at the very end, or closer to the very end, you see how Baptiste is then related to Overwatch. Not the video game, I'm just talking about the organization of Overwatch, because then they find this one guy who has encryptic information about Overwatch and how the whole entire team is getting recalled. And you guys might remember that key phrase, because one of the Winston animated shorts was called Recall, where he's sending a message out to all the Overwatch agents trying to get the gang back together. And Baptiste, the ex-Talon agent, got a hold of that information, and then at the very end of this article, he calls up Sombra trying to get information about Dr. Ziegler. Mercy, because they got information about Overwatch and the message being sent out to Mercy. And I don't really think that's spoiling the whole entire story, because it's obviously left on a cliffhanger of how Baptiste gets Overwatch information and is calling Sombra, but that's just really how Baptiste fits into this Overwatch universe. And that's just ultimately Baptiste's story and how he fits into the Overwatch universe. But now let's talk about the next thing, which is probably the thing that you clicked on the video for, which is talking about Baptiste's brand new skin. I'm saying skin because it hasn't been confirmed, it's basically confirmed, but also talk about Hero 31. So you can see that Baptiste at the very end of the storyboard like comic does rep this brand new skin that we haven't seen before, and this is the exact same style that they went with the Ana Bastet challenge when they had this story for Ana, and then at the very end you saw Bastet Ana. Same thing here. So what I'm gonna be guessing is this brand new Baptiste challenge in Overwatch. I don't know if it's already out, because I am recording this at 11:30 on Monday, but by the time this video is up and uploaded, then I'm sure the challenge will be live. Again, we might not get a challenge, we might just get a skin, but Overwatch has kind of been doing this thing where every 3 months or so, they have a brand new challenge with a brand new skin, instead of just having a full-blown event and releasing skins. And I kind of like that, because it incentivizes us to do specific tasks, win 9 games, because that's basically a task all on its own, but hey, it's alright, I like it, I like the idea, it's something. Win 9 games for the skin, probably win 6 games for an emote, and then win 3 games for like a spray or something simple as that. But finally, let's talk about Hero 31, more importantly, Maga, or however you pronounce his name, because this is the guy that I'm speculating is going to be Hero 31, because one, he's big and buff and he looks like a tank, and we kind of need a tank in Overwatch, Overwatch because there's so much DPS and even a good amount of healers at this point, and also because they're introducing a brand new hero that has heavy ties with Baptiste. So of course, to expand on the talent organization, it would be kind of smart to add him into Overwatch, but he's also related Baptiste, just like how Hammond was somewhat related to Winston. Plus, they already somewhat introduced him into the game because this is the exact same dude that was at the very end of the Storm Rising campaign, or the game mode, whatever you want to call it, where Doomfist was overlooking Temple of Anubis, and then you saw the big tank guy at the very end. So maybe this is what that whole entire game mode was leading up to, not just the Baptiste skin or the Baptiste story, but Hero 31. So we might be seeing him in possibly a month. We'll just have to see, but either way, this was an excellent story. This was an excellent way to introduce a brand new skin and a good way to tease Hero 31. But let me know what you think, and good luck to everyone participating in the Baptiste challenge. If we are going to be getting it, more than likely we will. And I'll see you guys later. I love you guys, and bye.